Students, please take out your notebooks, and today we are going to discuss what is the format of writing a debate. Yesterday we had discussed the topic that online teaching can replace offline teaching, right? That was a topic of debate. So when I write a debate, I decide which view I want to present. Am I going to speak in favor of the topic or am I going to speak against it? I will not mix up both views. Clear? Now, how do I start writing? Yes. So this is what your format is. First of all, yes, read the topic and make up your mind, what am I going to write about? Keep 3-4 points ready in your mind. I give the salutation. So respected principal, teachers, judges, worthy gathering, right? So today, and please remember that today, say I, Vedanti, I, Anshika, I, Sadhika, right? And we will not write is. I के साथ क्या होता है? Am. Okay, so I am going to present my views in favor of the motion or against the motion. Speak your topic. What is the topic? That whatever topic is given, right? Exams should be banned. Yes, there should be no uniform in schools. Plastic should not be banned, or plastic should be banned, isn't it, right? So we think whatever the topic is, they decide, and this you will give in your, first you give your salutation, address, you can give your, then you give your introduction, that I am Vedanti and I'm going to speak against the motion that online teaching can replace offline classrooms. Okay? Then we come with our content. This is very, very important how you write the content. Okay. Now in the content, what are you going to, we discussed so many points yesterday, isn't it? We had discussed so many points which said that yes, so offline classrooms are not going away. They're much better than the online classrooms. They're much better than the online teaching, right? So you can give your facts. That what is it that you find good about it, right? So fine, you start off giving your facts that yes, the offline teaching, it has survived for so long, and definitely it is the best way of interaction between the student and the teacher. As we all know, classrooms are a place for holistic development. And this, my dear friends, cannot happen in online teaching. Okay, content? Facts, right? I can speak negative also, but make it, want to say negative. Remember, speak positive and negative. Positive, वो तुम्हारे हैं, जो तुम favor कर रहे हो या against कर रहे हो, your opinion. When you want to say something different, you want to oppose it, or you want to favor it, you want to go against your motion, you are not saying. Who is saying? My worthy opponent. Okay? That my worthy opponent says that technology has advanced, our lives have become enabled with technology, so why not us? But my dear opponent, do you think everyone has access to network, to the internet connection? What about the students living in the remote areas? What happens to their education? Isn't it? This is how you're going to write. So content me, what is it that you're going to do? You're going to give your facts. Yes, you are going to oppose. Who are you going to oppose? Your opponent. I strongly disagree. Be very firm, be very strong in your opinion. I would like to bring to your notice My worthy opponent, have you heard of? Do you know? Are you aware? Right? So these are the things and your phrases, your expressions, which is going to make a debate very impressive. Okay? But don't do extra of those. Right? So as I said, make sure you have 4 or 5 points. 3 would be yes, what you want to say. 2 could be your opponents. Right? So ask the questions. And yes, because it is the written format, it is not a live debate, you are going to provide the answers also. Right? Yes? So is this clear? Right? So how are we going to start the debate? You're going to give your introduction. You're going to talk about the content. Fine. Now here, when you talk about a debate, you can give examples also. You can start with a quotation. You can start with statistics. Right? The topic is plastic should be banned. We all know that plastic needs to be banned, but some people will say no. How are we going to ban things? How are we going to, make them available to all people? Paper is not a solution. Even your what you can say, cloth bags is not possible for everything, right? You can start with statistics, right? So about how the sea life is affected, how you can say the cattle is there on the streets. So you have people, right, being affected because of the plastic, contents being leached into the water. To give you statistics, give information, you can start with a quotation, right? Yes. Then you come to your introduction. Means what is your statement? What is your stand? Right? Whether you are in favor of it, whether you are against the motion. In the debate, we will not say the topic, we'll say the motion, because it's it's a discussion that has been passed. Am I favoring it? Am I against it? So for, against the motion. Okay. Then I talk about my content here. I'm going to give facts. I'm going to propose also. I am going to ask him questions. How can you say that online teaching is better? Right? My dear opponent, don't forget. So use these expressions. Okay? Then your conclusion. Justify. Justify. Right? Yes, so my dear audience will definitely agree with me that online classrooms cannot replace offline classrooms. Do we want to take away the pleasure of learning from our students? And I know you will surely agree with me that we want healthy, happy, well-developed students. And that can only happen in the offline classroom. Fine, you've given your conclusion, yes, right? And then, of course, yes, so my dear friends, please give it thought, think about it, and thank you for being a patient listener. That's a favorite way to end. So thank you for being the patient audience. Thank you for listening to my words. Any way you can end. Is it clear? Yes. Any doubts you have about writing a debate? Is it clear to all of you? Yes. So please note down these points here, and so there should not be any doubts. Have you noted down? Yes, I can see a few notebooks also that they have noted it. Right? So here, what is most important is your content part. Okay? The content part. When I say I disagree, my worthy opponent says, you can use the negatives which you don't want to include in your format. Who is saying it? I'm not saying it. My worthy opponent is saying it. So you can use 2 points for that. You can see 3 points of your own. So 4 or 5 points, they're more than enough. Okay? Right? And then, yes, you give your conclusion and then you sign off. Clear or not? Yes, but remember, do not mix the content. If I am in favor I will be in favor. If I am against, I will be against. Okay, right? So the topic which we had discussed yesterday, you are going to write a debate on online teaching can replace offline teaching. Fine. And whenever we give a debate as a topic, we do not use or. We do not use or. I would say online or offline teaching. No. I give my opinion. तुम मुझसे agree कर रहे हो कि disagree कर रहे हो. Okay, right? Yes, Manya. Okay, so I don't put an or in between. I don't put that when I write the topic. Clear? Okay, fine. Good. Now let us open our grammar books. All of you, let us do our idioms, and they're very interesting, very different things that we learn, isn't it? Right, open your grammar books, please. Let's continue that. Open your grammar. So which page is it? Yes, here. Can you see the screen, all of you? Can you see the screen? Is it visible? Yes. So let us, we had discussed these the other day. Yeah? We had discussed them, right? So what are we going to do? The exercises. What's the page number? Let me just find out quickly and let us do just quickly. Waving a red flag to a bull. A black guy. Once in a blue moon. Black sheep. Go as red as a beetroot. Be white as a ghost. Blue in the face. White elephant. Red herring. In the pink of health. Right? So red herring, see, this is something very nice. Something which is introduced so as to take the attention away from the main point. Who do you think can use a red herring? Like, yes, so someone who has done any kind of mischief, someone who has done anything wrong, so that you don't focus on what he has actually done. So distract you. Just criminals, they do. Right? So they leave some kind of distracting clues. Okay? In the pink of health, in very good health. Yes, okay. Come on, now let us do these. When my friend started teasing me about having a girlfriend, what would happen? I became white as a ghost. I got so scared. Is it? Oh, what is this? What? What color did I become? I was as red as a beetroot. I went red as a beetroot. Very nice. Okay, yes, here, look at this here, and I'll show the other page. Where is it? If I have it or not. Do I have it? Yes, I do have it. Now let's come to the second one. The palatial house is nothing but a dash, as nobody lives there. The palatial house is nothing but a, what is it? It's a big building which is of no use. It's something of no use. What do we call that? White elephant. So the second one is white elephant. Okay. Next one. Though she was safe after the accident, she looked as, what's the answer? She looked as, Hanji, Agam and Shireen, can you turn on your video, please? तुमने reading करनी है आज? Start your video. Okay. Hanji, Agam is Shireen is going to give me the answer. How nice, Shireen. Give me the answer. Though she was safe after the accident, she looked as.
Ma'am, be white as a guest.
What?
Be white as a guest.
Be white as a ghost. She looked as white as a ghost. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Yes. Okay, so you can give the answer. You can mute yourself. Very good. Next one. Karthik hit his face in the door and had a. What happened to him when he hit his face? What happened to him? He had a black eye. Had a black eye, and it's happened to you also many times. You hit yourself in the door or somewhere, and oh God, you hurt yourself. Don't talk about the person who banged his car. It's like what? So don't remind him of this accident. Don't remind him. He will become angry. Who becomes angry? Right? Like a bull. And when does a bull become angry? No, it is not black sheep. It is very good. It is waving a red flag to a bull. So don't talk about the person who banged his car. It is like waving a red flag to a bull. To do well in sports, you have to be what? Agam Shreen, do you want to give the answer? To be in sports, what do you have to be? Agam, can I unmute you? Yes? To do well in sports, you have to be?
Blue in the face.
No. Healthy hona chahiye. You should be healthy. What is the idiom which means that you have to be healthy?
Healthy.
What is it which shows that you have to be healthy? Last one, see? Okay, you can mute yourself, right? It is. Yes, Jayant wants to answer. Jayant, you can turn on your video, please. Jayant can turn on his video. Yes, and give me the answer.
In the pink of the health.
Very good. In the pink of health. Yes, very nice. Next one. You can argue with my uncle till you are dash, but he will never believe you. Who wants to give this answer? Yes? Would like to speak up? Jayant, you can lower your hand. You can argue with my uncle. Again, Agam and Shireen, you can turn on your video, please, and give me the answer. Prableen has also. Yes.
Red herring.
No. 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 Yes. Prableen was there. Prableen wanted to give the answer. No. Look at the meaning. Bache, read the idiom. Look at the meaning. And according to the meaning, which fits best? Yes. Myself only. Yes. Prableen, yeah. You?
Blue in the face.
Very nice. So you can argue with my uncle till you are blue in the face. What does blue in the face mean? You keep on talking and you try to convince him, he will not listen. You keep on making arguments. So unsuccessful. In a family of musicians, Naveen is a chemist. So he is considered to be the dash of the family. Everyone is a musician. He is a chemist. So what is he going to be called? He's different. He's not like them. And yes, he is not like them, you know, not a musician. He's not successful. What do we say to such a person who is different, who is not successful? Yes, he is the black sheep of the family. Right. She is not fond of her sister and talks to her only. She doesn't talk to her much. And something that happens very rarely, that does not happen very often. What do we call? He does not attend the classes regularly. He comes once in a what? Once in a blue moon. Just like this site, you know, you have a blue moon. It is not seen often, right? Very rarely we see it. We see the sight very rarely. So your blue moon, your red moon, all these, they're not, like every month you don't see them, like you see the full moon, right? So like that, so it is not visible. So something which is not seen regularly, once in a blue moon. Now, the thief was smart enough to leave clues which were nothing but dash to confuse the police. Yes, Anshika, let's get this answer from you.
Red herring.
Yes, red herring. Now remember this one. This is something very important. You just leave signs to distract somebody. You are there. You want to take somebody's attention away, right? So someone is busy. To make you realize that this crime is not committed. This mistake was not done. So red herrings. Why? Herrings are what? It's a kind of fish. So because they're red in color, they're very prominent, they're very visible, everybody's going to look at them. They're not going to look at other things, right? This is what it means. Everybody got it correct? Have you written down? Yeah. Now let's come. So we have discussed idioms with colors. Do you know there are idioms with animals also? Yes. So now, like this one, look at it. Like the cat that got or stole the cream. Cats like to drink milk, and of course, if they get cream, it's even better. How will a cat look? Very happy, very satisfied. So very pleased or satisfied with yourself, isn't it? Right? Yes. So just like you were able to complete the work and submit it on time, and you had a look just like the cat had stole the cream, isn't it? Right? So something that is very pleased with yourself, you're satisfied, right? Something that makes you happy, satisfied. A dog's life, a miserable life. Oh, right. Yes, you're very sad, sometimes. Oh, it's a dog's life. It is something which is there. Not all dogs are pets. So many of them are there outside, and how they are so uncomfortable and living a very difficult life. So a dog's life. Yes, it is. We have to work. A fish out of water. Can a fish survive outside water? No. Right? So supposing by mistake you went to another class, or you went to class 10th, right? And you sat there, and how would you feel? Or you were with another group of people who you are not very familiar with. How would you feel? Right? So you take someone from their familiar, comfortable surroundings and you put them somewhere uncomfortable. Just wo comfortable nahi hai, it's not used to it. A fish out of water. This is very clear. It's easy. Wild horses couldn't drag me there. That no matter what, it's too cold. Even wild horses couldn't drag me to the party tonight. So I can't go. I'm not going out. Or your friend here, like after the way your friend behaved with you, even wild horses cannot drag me to her birthday party. Isn't it? Wild horses cannot drag me. I can't go over there. I will not go over there. Okay. Birds of a feather flock together. So birds, you see all the birds here. You see so many sparrows sitting together. Your miners all there, right? So they're all together. You want to see different birds together. So birds of a feather, they flock together. And in your classroom also, you will find that you will be friends, or you talk to people who are like you, who have same interests like you, who are there behaving like you, isn't it? So a wolf in sheep's clothing. So a wolf, dangerous. Sheep, a very innocent animal, harmless. But we have a wolf in sheep's clothing, someone who is pretending to be friendly, but yes. So the way he helped me and, right, yes, it's only but generally we say bird of a feather flock together. That is what generally we say, isn't it? But it is birds of a feather. Okay, right? So a wolf in sheep's clothing. Very good observation, Prableen. So wolf in sheep's clothing. So someone who pretends to be nice but isn't, right? So yes, imagine a wolf pretending to be a sheep. Can he be? How long is he going to be a sheep? No, he pretends to be nice, but in the end, he's going to harm you. He's going to hurt you, right? That way. Have butterflies in your stomach. Oh God, I have a very difficult test today. I'm not able to sleep. I'm getting nervous. I have butterflies in my stomach. You're having fear, right? You're having a nervousness. Like before going on stage, you have to give a speech. Butterflies in your stomach. Let the cat out of the bag. So you didn't want to reveal a secret. The cat has come out of the bag. You're trying to hide the cat. Keep it away. But it's out. Everybody has seen it. Everybody knows about it. So you wanted to keep your friend's surprise birthday a secret. But, right, you can say that your very talkative friend let the cat out of the bag. Right? At a snail's pace. How does a snail move? Very, very slowly. Right? So construction in the city seems to be going at a snail's pace. Yes, so construction, so at a snail's pace, very, very slow. Wild goose chase. Goose is a big bird. And how difficult it is to catch hold of a bird. So you'll be running after that bird, trying to catch it, and it's going to run away. Wild goose chase. It is futile, useless. Yes, because of the traffic jam. Yes, or because of an accident on the highway, traffic moved at a snail's pace. Very good, Pragati. Wild goose chase. The police are never going to catch the robbers. They are on a wild goose chase. Isn't it? Right. So yes, let's start. We were stuck in the traffic that was moving. These are very interesting. You know, animals what you can do. Yes, Jayant was the first to give. Oh, very nice. And yes.
At a snail's pace.
Very good. Very good. Yes, nice. It was my first interview and I was nervous. Right? So Vedanti wants to give the answer. Vedanti, yes. It was my first interview and I
have butterflies in my stomach.
very good. Yes. So I want you to use these idioms in your speeches, in your writing, in your stories. Okay? So you can lower your hands now. Please lower your hands. Right? Those who have spoken. And I think so with this, we have come to the end of the period.